If you think this applies to you, keep watching for more tips and advice. Entering the world of work or becoming a student is tough. You have new responsibilities, bills to pay, and of course you still want to have fun. Making your money last is a difficult task, and you may be considering a loan or a credit card. If you don't do your research, you may end up on the end of a bad deal. This is a big commitment that requires preparation and research. You should always check out what banks and companies will give you the best possible deal. Don't let them persuade you into something you don't want, need, or can't afford. I know it may seem obvious, but it's essential to budget. Work out as accurately as possible how much money you have spare for loans and credit cards. If you're not exactly sure, overcompensate. If you're stuck between two figures, go for the higher one, as you never know what might come up. Shh. If you end up out of your depth, don't think that if you ignore it, it will go away, because it won't. It's essential for you to seek advice and help before it all becomes too much to handle. There are plenty of debt helplines you can call, and don't think that they're just for people in serious trouble. Remember, prevention is easier than a solution. If you're starting to feel out of your depth, contact any of these helplines. They're willing to help you out. And remember, the longer you leave it, the less that can be done to help. Do not be fooled by companies' minimum repayments. Despite it looking like only a small amount each month, you will end up paying a lot more in interest if you only pay the minimum repayment. If you were to borrow just £3,000 at the age of 21 and only repaid the minimum repayments, you'd be 50 by the time it's fully repaid. Not only that, but you would have given the company hundreds, if not thousands, in interest. So, in a nutshell, the quicker you repay, the less it costs. So, if you remember these 4 easy tips, you should be on your way to a successful loan, credit card, or both. Remember, loans and credit cards can be a very useful tool if used wisely.